Oh, we're here and we're going to be going sideways. Anyway, who has been to Tony Robbins? Who out of my beautiful, actually no one's on yet, so we'll just wait. We will wait till we've got one person on. I'm actually going to get my tea because I made some dandelion tea. Whoops. For those who want a healthy alternative to coffee, drink dandelion tea because it's very, very good for you. Anyway, let's wait a couple minutes and we'll wait till people are on. This is a really good one and a really interesting one, and I'd love for you to stay to the end. We won't be long, and we will dive into it. Hey, Lorena. Hey, everyone. So who here has listened or been to Tony Robbins? Hey, Deirdre. If you have, put the love button up, put the like button up. Tony Robbins is the legend. He is the mindset coach of the world. He, legendary motivator. Hey, Leanne. And he's a king, and I've listened to him for years. He's transformed myself, even the ladies on my program, and I actually was fortunate to listen to him live this year for about 6 hours. And hey, Libby, and please bear with me to the end because I want to let you know what I got called something today, and it actually really upset me because but then I thought, no, hold on, let's take it back to Tony Robbins. He mentioned at the event that something about taking responsibility, all right? And he said something along the lines are, if you are fat, then take responsibility for that. Don't go looking for external blame. Don't go, blaming situations, the reason why you are, maybe you've always been that way. It was taking responsibility. And I was like, amen to that. And when I was overweight, when I was suffering from panic attacks, and if anyone listened to my podcast, I shared my story for 2 hours, and I shared everything that I went through, and some of that was really deep. And one of the things that came out of that was I decided to take responsibility, and that means not blaming others. And not blaming others can be really hard, especially if you are a really busy mum and you feel like everyone else around you is either getting attention or you're not able to, take those steps forward. And taking responsibility also means what you also do to blame others. Taking responsibility, because generally what we're thinking about others is a reflection on ourselves. And it was quite funny today. Obviously, those who have been on the Busy Mum program, obviously Libby, I think Leanne and Deirdre, being part of the Busy Mum program is obviously we're there to support you in the tools, but the next part is taking action. And it was quite funny today, and I will share this because I kind of had to laugh at it, so obviously I got an email from a client and she was upset because she had obviously missed her email, which was of correspondence to us supporting her at the start. And I therefore, showed her the texts and the emails, and I said, that's our part. So the next part is, you taking action or responsibility. And she called me a fat shamer. Or along the lines of that I was being compared to. And I kind of sit back and I think we can live in a world of blaming others for situations or we can live in a world of taking responsibility. The Busy Mum movement is all about creating a sustainable approach around a busy mum life to step forward fast. We are creating a movement of mums who, number one, can get results. Number two, have confidence. Number three, love their lives so much that they take responsibility for the good, the bad, the ugly, and the happy. Because once you learn to do that, and once you learn to let go of what's up here, you can live an insanely incredible life. And sometimes that means taking the higher road in situations where you wouldn't most. Sometimes that means not comparing yourselves to others, because most of the time when we're comparing ourselves to others, that's only really saying something about ourselves that we don't like, okay? Taking responsibility for those thoughts and for that will take us 10 steps forward. Imagine us as humans, all right? Imagine if we took responsibility for every negative thought, every negative word that came out of our mouth about others, every perception that we had that was negative, and then said, hey, it's actually me. Because if we did that, we would realize that the power comes back to us. All right. The reason why you find a coach is so that they can give you the tools and systems. The reason why you join a program is, sure, there are people out there that don't live up to their word. All right. And that's the sad thing. You know, if you're finding a coach or a system that out there that aren't living up to their word, then of course you say it. All right. And I'm a big believer in that. You must tell your coach that you're not happy. You must, you know, if you're not losing weight on a program, then you put your hand up and you ask the right questions along the way. You know, the first thing that you should do if you are going into a weight loss program, you find out if it's going to work for you. You know, if they're telling you to go to a gym for an hour and you can't go to the gym for an hour, it's not going to work, is it? Kerry, my mama taught me that more freedom I wanted, the more responsibility I needed to handle well. Amen. All right. And I totally agree to that, Kerry. The more we take responsibility, the more our lives move forward. Don't get me wrong. There are things in our life that we do and don't tolerate. All right. And that doesn't mean that you accept fat shaming. That doesn't mean that you accept, Eden, get down, please. That doesn't mean that you accept people treating you certain ways, because that's not one. If someone was doing that, then, you know, you put your foot down and you move away from that crowd. We are some of the hey, oi, you're not going up there, please. We are the sum of the 5 people that we hang around with. So who are you hanging around with? Are you hanging around with people that take you out for teas, coffees, wine and coffee? Or are you hanging around people that believe in you? Are you hanging around people that will support you on your journey? Are you hanging around with people that if you say, you know what, I don't really feel like drinking tonight, so I'm just going to bring water, or will they be like, oh no, you know, come on, let's drink, you know, one for the road. I have all sorts of friends, and I'm actually lucky enough to be strong enough now to go out with friends who are drinking and say no. But years ago, I was the one who kept going for 10 years. I loved partying. I loved every aspect of social living, hence why I was probably a size 16 and eating McDonald's 5 times a week. And I'm going to put my podcast up there if anyone wants to listen to my full 2-hour story. There are lots of things in there that as a mum and as humans that you'll be inspired about, and I would love for you to really understand who I am and the reason why I'm so passionate. You know, I will treat you and everyone else the exact same way that I have passion for my kids, because I generally have a goal of changing thousands and thousands, if not millions of lives. And I can't do that without you. You know, all these mums who have been on my program are sharing this with their family, their kids. You know, we're not just an effect of one person. You know, you're going to be teaching your children how to eat healthy. You're going to be inspiring your husband with a vibrant, happy soul. You know, you are going to be changing the lives of so many more just from you taking action. Okay? Just you taking action will play effect on everyone else around you. So you must remember that. So today, remember, every single one of you have the power and ability to change you and get the results that you want. All right? Each and every one of you can do it. All right? You can. Because that's what belief system you have. If you have a belief system that you can't, then you won't. All right? Every single one of you can step into this world and live an incredible life if you want to. True? So I'm going to share a few links under this. So have a look. they've been empowered by this, if you're really willing to take responsibility, then join our next 8-week program. And if any of my mums are on there, come and say hi. Tell them your story. I'd love for my mums to come and share their stories to inspire others. The Busy Mum Fitness is about mums inspiring mums. And mums, this isn't about me. This is about you and what you can achieve. And I will just facilitate the support along the way and give you the belief and mindset. All right, ladies. Amen. I felt like a preacher then. So have a great day at school holidays here. I have just tried to put up a trampoline and I have failed. If there are any men in the Gold Coast that would like to give me their man hands and try and put the thing together, I've given up and I'm frustrated, and today's a day where I'm frustrated being a single mum. It is very frustrating sometimes, especially when you do need a man's hand around, but I will get there. All right, maybe rock on, sister. Thanks, Kerry. Maybe I should put an advert out there on my Facebook for like a dates with Kelly Rennie or something like that. Anyway, and all you mums can choose and help me. Anyway, have a wonderful evening and night, guys, and I will speak to you soon. I'm finally getting my voice back, which is great. Bye.